Guardian. It looks like you're getting closer to the source of the problem. That track nearby looks like your best bet.
Let's just hope it's stable.
Finally.
What? What was that?
Such a fragile space. This will do. So much pain and fear within the darkness here. It's so satisfying. I will consume it once more.
This is far too similar to the nightmares we encountered on the Leviathan. We will need to confront this, but for now we need to locate the access point and stop any attempts to weaken the Veil.
This is the access point. Let's get rid of that Taken before it opens a path into the Cloud Arc.
to the city, Guardian. We must finish our preparations to ensure Callus's defeat.
This prison in between, it will shatter. But I need power. I am pain. I am terror. I am Nezarek.
Can you do that, cool?
Hey, Guardian. I hope you're feeling a little more confident with Strand. Sure sounds like Osiris is. Earlier I asked him how things were going with the green strings, just to mess with him. But after correcting me, he started explaining more of his theories, in great detail, and a lot of proper nouns got thrown around. So I zoned out for most of it, but he sure sounded excited, and that's what counts. When I tuned back in, he was talking about how you and him still gotta figure out how to actually master Strand. I think Rohan would have agreed, and so do I. Not because he's dead, and I automatically agree with a dead guy, although it's not like he's really in a position to argue, am I right? I, Cloud Strider Dara Danu of Neomuna, genuinely think it's a good idea. Systems are late, with 80% of defenses now operational. I'm full of fury, she's got an army, and you got magic green strings. Let's crush this Callus guy.
We aren't ready for Callus. We don't even understand this erratic power at a foundational level.
It's time we figure it out. GIJoe, we'll need your troops. Nimbus, charge up as many of the remaining turrets as you can, while Osiris helps me to untangle this strand.
When we think about controlling something powerful, it's easy to assume it takes strength. Determination. A force of will. But what I've learned is that we cannot control every facet of nature. Instead of tightening our grip, we must open our palms, accepting the ebb and the flow. Letting go in the face of grief, in all its shapes. Through failure, through loss, we can overcome the impossible. We stand at a precipice, both in our conflict with Callus and in our training with Strand.
But something is still missing.
We will find it together. Perhaps inspiration will strike where we least expect it. Follow wherever Strand leads you. Let's experiment.
Shadow Legion ahead.
No doubt preparing for a siege. We must take this time to prepare as well. The battle will be ours soon, but now is not the time. We have never struggled harder against a greater evil, and yet we know now what Nimbus taught us. All products of the mind are conjoined in the darkness. Our obstacles and our goals are all contained within. In fact, they are the same. The same as us, the same as our enemies. What if, in trying to master this power, in trying to take control of this conflict, we've been swimming against the river's current?
It would certainly explain the exhaustion.
The question remains, how do you flow with the river?
There, more Strand.
Yes, and Vex nearby. A fine time to put our theories into practice.
These harpies, there's 2 different types. Is there a pattern we need to find?
Brute force yields little progress, while careful execution paves a path towards a greater power.
Rohan would have said, headlong and empty-handed.
Perhaps our towering friend understood more about this power than even he knew. Think on it. When did you start seeing true success with Strand?
When we helped the Neomuni by rebooting the power station. What did that have to do with Strand?
Our perspective changed, as did our approach to fighting our battles. We took a step back, saw the broader whole, and moved in keeping with it.
So what? We flow with the river by planning better?
By seeing our obstacles as part of the bigger picture, and using the bigger picture to overcome them. Excellent! That was excellent!
We're really onto something here, huh? What changed?
To properly observe phenomena of the light, one needs the right instruments.
And for darkness?
One needs the right perspective. I think we've found it. Seek out more strands.
Even after all that, it seems the Guardian's energy is still stable. Is it possible the perspective shift was all we were missing?
Do not underestimate this moment. This is the product of humbling training, many failures, and your determination. But you've not mastered this power until you can bring these lessons to bear under duress.
I think I know where this is going.
I have a challenge for you. The VexNet contains many pockets used for testing new subroutines. There is one very near you. Perfect to discover what you can really do with this power. This is it, Guardian. Remember.
Flow with the river.
Well, what are you waiting for? takes you. This is it, Guardian. Remember.
Flow with the river.
Well, what are you waiting for? Good, good! This flexibility is unmatched. Now, show your fighting prowess. Impressive.
I bet we could go again. What do you think, Guardian?
I hate to butt in on your enlightenment, but Shadow Legion are on the move.
Another time then. You've more than proven yourself. Kellis has no idea what's in store for him.
Well. Ugh. This campaign is so gay. What mission are you doing? I'm doing like the post campaign missions also on this character.
So
Are you doing the actual campaign still, or stuff afterward?
Yeah, it's the actual campaign, and it's just like you're still training with Strand, even though you've done it like 5 missions in a row. It's the Vex one where they put you through like the little Vex like obstacle course, and it's just like, this is so stupid. I'm not even gonna use this power this way. Like,
Yeah.
like I don't want to do parkour. That's not why I'm playing this game. Like.
We're gonna teach you how to Spider-Man.
It's also just like, I get it. You shoot the fucking thing, and then you go over there. Like, just give me the power already. Like,
No, you don't get it. Well, you'll get it after you do it on 3 characters. Maybe then you'll get it.
There you go.
You don't get it.
What are you doing?
I'm doing like the post-campaign missions on my Titan. Doing stupid event patrols on Neomuna.
Yeah, and then there's like the alternate thing that you can do. Are you hidden?
No, I shouldn't be.
I don't even see you. You're hiding. Let's see what's going on. You're hiding.
Let's see. No, I'm not. I should be online.
Or maybe. Let's see. You know what's weird is my thing says no clan affiliation, but I'm in a in the clan still.
Maybe you got removed. You don't yell enough.
Yeah, but I'm like if I go to invite friends, it shows the clan.
Yeah, it's probably just Bungie being Bungie.
Guy. Yeah, that's weird. I do not see you at all. Maybe. So, I mean, I'll join and do patrols on the Almuna.
Let me finish up this one, and then I'll leave, unless I can just invite you.
Well, the problem is that I can't do this partition backdoor thing yet.
Yeah, me neither. That's what I'm working towards.
It's just another thing. It's like, how long is it going to take so long? I don't even know where to accept that invite. New invite. It's like, it's also stupid because like they're like, okay, you got to do the strike for the campaign, right? So I join the strike playlist, and I'm thrown into the middle of the strike. So like any type of story that I'm supposed to get out of that strike immediately is like, okay, you're like, I don't even know where we started with this. Which I'm sure I'll end up doing it like a million times, but at the same time, it's like, you know, maybe the first time you do the strike, you make sure that you get people that are just starting it. What are they doing?
I was killing Vex, and then I realized that I had abandoned that patrol. So I'm gonna go grab this one here. Oh, I didn't want to do that public event. Well, may as well get credit for it.
I've been told by our good friends in
Damn, that wyvern is mad
response
strong.
that the
Yeah, he
tanks
is.
have great raw materials for repairing some damages. So don't
Defeat
worry about the
combatants,
cleanup on this
doesn't
one.
matter, okay.
Just
I assume he
bring a
dropped a
party
chest,
and
huh?
we'll solve two problems at once.
Alright, we're gonna try and make this thing heroic, I guess.
I can be your hero, baby. I did it. Do a nice random meditation. Meditation. Do you just need to do like any patrols? Is that what you're doing?
Do I need what?
You're just doing like any patrol?
Yeah, anything. I have to do... Where is it? Work with the Neomuni people to defend the city by completing patrols and public events.
My crew in Li Ming block says we have a cascade failure. Could be in for a citywide brownout if we can't get them some replacements fast.
Nice.
Well, that worked out perfectly because there's effects everywhere.
And there usually isn't.
Still rebuilding our fortified positions. It'll go faster with better materials if you can help.
It's just combatants, okay.
Oh. Oh, this is an easy one. We'll grab this patrol here.
Oh, you're that Earth person, yeah? I'm Archivist Quinn Ligari, and I know this city. I also know how to make the city work against these goons. But with all this jamming, I need someone near the physical systems I can piggyback off. All you gotta do is not die. Here's the codes to access local systems once you get where you're going. Aerotic is a funny thing. A molecule twists one way, it's a tasty protein. It twists the other way.
Defeated Shadow Legionary Garam.
Violently so.
Good dog. The Neo Moon dies. At least the city is like cool. It's just everything else.
Yeah.
It's like what are we doing?
About runoffs changing pH levels in our algae pools.
What about Osiris Rocky montage?
Takes food we can't spare.
Yeah, that's basically what I was just doing.
Oh, you were. That is what you're up to.
Formal homicide charges have been filed in the case of Boer Zimri. Listeners may recall Zimri was suspected in
Shadow
his wife's
Legion,
death
we need.
following cryotech malfunctions earlier this week. This is GIJoe Calarondo.
Probably one of the right spot. hell is this thing having me go?
Eventually they'll have to run out of Cabal on that ugly ship of theirs. Hopefully. Until then, will you keep the streets clear? There's a lot.
To the Nimbus.
You done?
I am done.
Oh, what were you doing? Public event?
No, it's time to go kill some mini boss.
Oh, are we doing separate missions? Oh, I thought it was like work together, because usually you would like get completion for each other's things.
I think you might not be up to this part. What do you go? So if you go to
yeah, but
Quest,
I meant like just if we're in the same world, then you should have been getting credit for the patrols that I was doing, and vice versa.
Oh, I was getting credit for those. I only need to do like a certain amount of patrols, and then it moved on to the next step. Did you actually finish the campaign on this character?
I haven't finished it on any character. I'm slogging through it. Mr. Nimbus.
Well, let me talk to this idiot. If you want, we can do something else. You can either run through campaign missions, get you through it, or do something like strikes or crucible or something like that.
I mean, I'm gonna have like 30 minutes by the time we're done with this. So. Could do like Gambit or something.
Looking good, pal.
What are they having you do now?
Let's see. I just talked to McRib. Is that it? Is that done? That can't be it. Lightfall. Looks like that's it for now. There's got to be more that I got to do though. I wonder if it's having me do like all the monuments again. I hope not.
Battles are won with strength, but wars are won with brains. Lucky for all of us, you have both. Yeah. Oh, I wish
Cyrus?
this was still running. I bet you
It doesn't
love
make
it.
sense. You're right. Stop talking.
Cyrus just loves the sexy Robo-Man planet.
Let's see. Exotic Quest.
It doesn't make sense.
Nah, I think I'm done with all like the
How
post
are we
missions
still
here.
alive?
I feel like there should be more
Was the
though.
witness only interested in the veil?
It appears to have created a link using ghosts and the veil. The convergence of primordial light and darkness to open a portal. But to where?
Back
We should focus our
partition back
efforts on the
door.
veil and the trail the witness might have left behind. If you need a moment,
Yeah, that's the
take it.
thing.
Bear
I
in
didn't have it
mind,
unlocked yet.
one loss does not equate to defeat.
Yeah, you have to do like complete the campaign, and then you have to like repair all the monuments in the back. But apparently, the monument thing you only have to do on one character.
Like, it's unlocked for you, the backdoor action?
Yeah. Because I went through all that stuff on my Hunter already. These like little side missions I hadn't done on the Titan yet.
Maybe you
Found
can't...
me. This is
Did
the
you
day
try to
job.
launch it, or you...
Chief Archivist Quinn Lagari.
I'll try. I could try to launch it. Let's see. I
Well,
think
you
it'll
might
let us
not be
do
able
it, but
to because I don't qualify.
I think we'll be able to do it, but I don't think you'll get any rewards.
My day job is a lot more filing.
Yeah.
Anyway, this
Let's
is
just
where
play
I
like
usually
Gambit or
show
something.
you around.
Yeah, that's fine.
Buy you a drink.
So get like a
I
weekly
got an
done.
eensy-weensy crisis. Let me just... What? No! Do not order.
Do you have to go to the tower to grab bounties or anything?
I mean, I can just do it on the app.
Take a look around.
Yeah, I could do. Let's just do that then. I'm gonna at least send this to orbit.
Yeah, I mean, I could do Gambit or Crucible either way. Whatever weekly thing I can do. As long as you're aware that my witch keys are at max capacity. Do you ever watch like ESPN anymore?
Rarely. I did a little bit today. The last couple of days I have just because I had a period of time where I just had nothing to do.
I had
so I
like
watched a little bit of like
NFL Live on before. Yeah, McAfee at least is an entertaining show. I watched it on YouTube.
It was a lot better
though.
before it was like ESPN though, unfortunately.
Well, if you watch it on YouTube, only 1 hour is on ESPN, but the other 2 hours they can like curse and like do the show normally. Like yesterday they had Stephen A. Smith on, and then they're like, okay, we're off of ESPN, and then like they were talking about something with Stephen A. Smith, and he's like, yeah, I'm a bad motherfucker, like Stephen A. Smith was cursing, like. So that's why I just watch it on YouTube. It's so much easier. I watch that and Pro Football Talk. Those are like the 2 shows that I watch. But
I
like,
should watch. Because he isn't that like Don't they broadcast on Sirius XM, Pat McAfee show?
They probably simulcast everywhere now.
Yeah. Should probably look
I
into
mean,
that.
I would think that. Oh no, because with ESPN Radio, it would be just something different. But I mean, you could literally just have it on YouTube. But you're saying like when you're driving?
Yeah.
I mean, they also put the podcast on Spotify, I think.
Yeah, I'll have to look into that.
But then I don't think you can
during the
like.
week,
Then I don't
especially
think
once
you can
baseball
listen
ends.
live, and they probably upload it late and all that stuff. So you'd be listening to like a day late, probably.
That's like the stupid thing with these like football podcasts. Like they all come out on Friday, which I get. I get that you want as much news as possible, but
yeah,
it's literally like everybody. Like if there was a podcast that just came out on like Wednesday, they'd have no competition because nobody.
Well, that's
nobody
why I
else
don't even
does that.
bother with like a lot of those. Like I don't know. Like lately, I've been watching a lot of football content. But I'll always watch Pro Football Talk because they're just going to talk about like everything that's fucking relevant. You know, like it's not even like a fantasy show. Also, these fucking fantasy guys don't even know what the fuck they're talking about.
Also true.
Like who the fuck? Nobody's talking about fucking Puka Nakua. Like, give me a break.
Hookah Mooka.
Yeah, like nobody was talking about how the other Rams running back was going to be good. Like, they don't know what they're talking about. They're all fucking scam artists. And then so I was watching NFL Live, and of course they're talking about like, oh, which quarterback should the Jets get? Blah 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 blah, and like Mina Kimes, which I don't really have a lot of exposure to. She said her piece and whatever. I mean, the big thing that she brought up was like Jacoby Brissett, which I said like hours ago, and like it's not even someone that I would really want to give up like a 4th round pick for or anything like that.
Yeah,
that was like her big take of the day, like NFL Insider, like way to go. And then who's the quarterback guy? They got
and it's like nobody's an insider because everybody's just at home. Nobody's actually like
nobody's doing
actually doing reporting.
Yeah, and then what's his name? The guy that was on the Lions.
Stafford.
No, the I'm saying the analyst, the shitty quarterback that was on like the Lions that like never played. But he is a good analyst though. So he was making his point, and he was just like talking about like Zach Wilson and saying like how he was their best chance, and that if they're gonna get somebody like blah blah blah, that Zach Wilson should be the first person to start, and then he has like untapped potential and all this stuff. And I just see Mina Kimes on the screen, not even there. She's just like rolling her eyes and like making faces about it. It's just like,
yeah, she sucks.
He sat there and listened to what you were saying, and then like he disagreeing with you, and now it's time for him to make his point, and you're just like making faces over there, like totally fucking unprofessional. It's just like, who the fuck do you think you are? Like, you didn't even have good insight on the thing that we were just talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's a moron.
Well, that's why I I mean, listen, you can say whatever you want about Stephen A., but he's a great orator. At the end of the day, he does know what he's talking about. Definitely a hot take artist, but that's just how those fucking people are.
I think he's like it's almost like he plays a character.
Yeah, he is playing. But at least he's good at playing a character.
Does he truly? He may say he's a hot take guy, so half the stuff he says he probably doesn't even truly believe. It's just there for entertainment value.
Well, he's good. Unlike Skip Bayless, he's actually good at it. Skip Bayless is literally all hot takes and just being a douchebag to everybody around him. We're shouting
I like Colin Cowherd. I always liked too. I listen to his show on the radio occasionally.
Definitely a hot take, and he's always wrong.
He's not nearly as bad as Skip Bayless, though.
Oh yeah, no. Skip Bayless is fucking. He's a horrible human being, just in general.
Yeah.
Get those moats to the bank.
Get the fucking moats. Quit talking about Skip Bayless and get me some moats.
Hostiles incoming at the burrow.
That's a burrow.
That's a Joe Burrow.
Is that guy's name Fake Dinosaur? Did I read that correctly?
Yeah, take my fifth load. Good.
Oh, I'm very dead. I flew too close to the sun. I didn't even check what bounties I have.
Small blocker.
Void, Moats Bank, the Scout Rifle. Jeez, I'm not using any of this stuff.
Hostiles incoming at command. Hey, you're losing moats. Ice the blockers. Large blocker to the other side. High value target identified. Get him. Incoming hostiles at the rig.
At the rig.
You're bleeding moats, sister. Whack the blockers.
Come on, sister.
You just got yourself primeval.
Sending medium blocker. Portal's ready. Grab your gun. Moat's draining. The blockers must die, sister. Hostiles incoming at command. Small blocker to the other side. Invader inbound. Hunt him. High-value targets making a break for it. Cut them off. High-value targets gone. Hey,
It's Fake Dinosaur is on our team, and Denver, the last dinosaur, is on their team.
They kill it. They win.
I know.
Almost time for a primeval. Fill that bank up. Invaders gone. Get them next time. Allies headed to the other side. Portal's up. Go take them out. Hostiles incoming at the burrow. All right, you can still win this. Burn that primeval to the ground. Your invader's back. One kill.
What an idiot.
Envoys in the dirt. Now kill the big guy. Allies headed to the other side. invaders here. Brace yourself. Your ally's dead.
Alright, I'm gonna need a scale rifle.
He's by the base there. What's the left? Oh, there.
Yeah. Hey, you didn't
Okay,
start that
sucked.
fight.
He must have
You
about to game.
finished it. Allies headed to the other side.
That guy definitely wanted to invade. He is not happy that I ran in again.
Being invaded. Find them before they find you. Your invaders down,
Oh.
but they took someone with them. Good.
What is this other kid? Jesus. No. Okay.
Nope.
Invaders off the field. Allies headed to the other side. Your friend's down.
Jeez.
They're coming back to your
That was
side.
bad.
Convoy's taking a dirt nap. Try me. You're being invaded. Find them before they find you. Guardian down.
Jeez.
The enemy team's about to win this. Get moving. And that's it. Opposing team took out their primeval.
Oh, fake dinosaur left the activity.
You'll never be a real dinosaur.
What up, punkies?
Look who it is.
Howdy.
Have you boys already done your spoils this week?
Nah.
Nope.
Would you like to?
In Vow?
In Vow and the VOG, so I can get my 45.
I have a stream starting soon, so I'll probably.
Okay.
Oh, we should at least. Oh, you don't like? Do you even like Gambit?
Yeah, I don't mind Gambit.
You should have let Gam. I got like one more round, and then I gotta go sell people action figures for 2 hours. Or sit there and try to sell people action figures while nobody says anything. You never know what's gonna happen when you're streaming online.
What kind of action figures you got? GIJoe?
I have GIJoe Classifieds, which is the 6-inch scale. That's the current line that Hasbro does. And then I have Marvel, Star Wars, DC, Ninja Turtles, all that shit. I have like everything. I have an office full of action figures.
There's a YouTube channel I watch sometimes. He's a guy from Greer, South Carolina. He's got a big ass toy shop.
Nice.
He comes across some pretty cool stuff sometimes.
Yeah, I mostly do like modern stuff. It's like whatever, I can like order online basically. Just trying to make a couple bucks off of everything.
Oh yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Then we do like local conventions around here and stuff.
Do you have Booster?
What? You're asking me?
Yeah. Do you know who Booster is?
Did
you see Jingle All the Way?
Oh yeah, I know who Booster is.
It's like the other one that all the stores have too many of.
Did they? I don't think they ever
Toberman.
I don't think they ever actually did a Booster action figure.
Toberman.
They re-released as a Walmart exclusive the Turbo Man last year. And it was legitimately like that scale, like it looked like the Turbo Man doll that everybody was fighting over.
Did it look like Arnold Schwarzenegger with a helmet?
Yeah. It was like the exact Turbo Man doll.
What? There's no way.
You're bleeding moats, sister.
I know I got on late, but if you guys are gonna be on any this week, I'm gonna try to do a few of them GMs.
Yeah, I'll try to do
Probably
something. Actually, you know what?
Too low.
I'm leaving for a bachelor party on Thursday, so actually I'm not really gonna be on that much. Tomorrow I guess I'll do something. Do you do anything during the day, or?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, I'll send you like quests when I'm online, because I work from home, so I'm just like, you know, whenever I can, I try to sneak on.
Yeah, Thursday afternoon we're leaving, and then I won't be back until reset. So I'm gonna try to get a few in before I go tomorrow, and maybe some Thursday.
Kill the blockers.
Yeah, as long as like work isn't busy, maybe I'll do like a little lunch hop on. I've just been trying to like raise money to have a little extra cash for this bachelor party. That's why I've been like streaming like a madman.
Invaders out. You'll get them next time. You sent a large blocker to the other side. Don't tell the Vanguard. Your allies invading the other side. Hostiles incoming at command.
Ah shit, I passed.
Woo! High value target is down. Your allies down, but they took someone with them. Guardian down. Hey, you're losing moats. Ice the blockers. Invaders here. Brace yourself. Your enemy called up a primeval. They kill us, they win this.
Damn it, I'm
Portal's
fine.
up. Go look them in the eyes. Invaders out. You'll get them next time.
Well, I'm at the Val chest if you're interested.
We're about to lose
We're
this
towards the
gambit
end
match.
of this gambit match, so maybe we'll hop on.
Okay. I'm trying to get a few more spoils for the new raid weapons.
Did you get the seasonal armor yet?
Hostiles incoming at the burrow.
I have some pieces on all my characters, but I don't have all the pieces yet.
So as long as you just do the playlist, they just randomly drop?
Yeah, it's kind of rare though, because I played a shit ton of Iron Banner on my Hunter, and I've only gotten 3 pieces.
I gotta keep an eye out, because I like delete shit so much, so I gotta make sure
It's
that
called,
I know.
well, I mean, if you delete them, you can still make an ornament out of it.
Oh, you can? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering that, because there was other stuff that I bought, because I was like, alright, we still have the cosmetic of this. And then, like... Do you have, is there a process to actually make an ornament? Or are you like, as long as you... Oh, you have to like go separately do it.
For the Hunter, it's called, what are they called?
Allies headed to the other side.
They're called Synth Weave Strap.
You gotta do like the Ada bounties, and that gets you the materials to make, and you can make whatever armor piece you want into
Oh,
ornaments.
okay. Yeah, I have those. I've done like a couple of those, so I have the like second tier of currency for that. So I just don't know like how to actually do it.
Your invaders down, but they secured 2 kills. Decent work.
You have to go to a place, or you just do it in the menu.
Burn that
You just do it in the
primeval to
menus.
ground.
Okay, I'll figure it out.
I can show you like right after.
Yeah.
We're gonna grab these.
Yeah, I'll delay my stream till like midnight, and we'll go through that. Doesn't really matter when I have sold some on eBay
Ton
today
of stuff
too.
with the Hunter.
You're being invaded. Find them before they find you. Guardian down.
The Titan one looks the coolest though. I think it looks kind of like the Predator.
The Warlock looks dope too.
He's got like a skull kind of mask, and then his legs have that kind of fishnet shit like the Predator has.
Yeah, no, they're definitely like awesome toxins. Ooh, we got some kind of clan bounty done.
Your invaders back. 2 kills. You're in the lead. Take down that primeval, and this gambit's yours. You're being invaded. Find them before they find you. Enemy invader down. Free to hunt. Convoys terminated. Now, bring the house down. The enemy team's about to win this. Get moving. Allies headed to the other side.
I was trying to get some of the secret chest back in the freaking Dreaming City. See if Red Border gun strap in there, but I haven't had any luck with that yet.
That primeval's nearly dead. Your allies back with 3 guardians.
What a comeback.
Oh, nice win.
Sister, you've got some.
Way to go, sister.
I knew when they invaded, I was like, alright, gotta find this invader and just melt him with a rocket launcher as soon as I can.
Every day? I don't ever want to see you go to war. There'd be no one left.
I like this Titan that has like the same exact armor set as me. Only just red. Naturally, he's
yeah,
best
that's really
dressed.
funny.
He needs to step up his color palette.
You're definitely not best dressed, he is.
You just don't know fashion.
I don't know shit. Let's go get spoiled. Oh, nice, yeah, and I got a Gambit Threader done too, so I can actually do that.
Nice. Yeah, so if you go, like, if you hit down on your D-pad, go to Appearance Customization. I think it's there.
Mm-hmm. No, okay.
Has all that changed since you were last on in a year?
I just didn't remember. I'm pretty sure that I knew about it.
I can't remember how old that stuff is.
It was like, it's probably a little over a year old. That's stupid, I went the wrong way.
I wish they would let you change some of the exotics to regular pieces. That would come in super handy for stuff like Iron Banner.
Mm-hmm.
Would be nice.
My spawns.
I did it. I got the Cataclysmic.
Oh, I should switch characters, right? Okay.
Yeah. I seen freaking Cross using that earlier.
Cataclysmic?
Yeah, he was using the Trinity Ghoul, the Cataclysmic, and a fusion rifle for that GM.
Mm. I mean, it's a good fusion.
Oh, I got removed from Fire Team. What?
I need a ramp so I can jump.
Mm-hmm.
Approach children. I just noticed it said that in the corner up there. Also, Benny, I don't know. I think you do this more than most everybody, but if you can get the checkpoint after the Templar, you can get 10 more per character. So you can actually get 60 from the VOG if you can get that checkpoint.
If you can get, I think you need the which one
the
is
Gorgon Maze checkpoint.
Okay. Yeah. I used to do that one.
It's just hard to get a checkpoint for that. Nobody has it.
Yeah, it's easier to get the encounter after that.
Or the boss?
Not the boss, before the boss. I can't remember the name of that encounter. I'm like blanking on it. Gatekeeper? Is that it?
Yeah, Gatekeeper. Yeah.
Because that one, when you go to that checkpoint, you could just run back, and you could easily just grab that chest. That's probably the easiest chest to get. If
Can you go back up to the Gorgon?
You can't go all the way to the Gorgon, but you can go outside the door to that one chest.
That's still not too bad.
Nah, that's easy, more. Yeah. Woohoo!
That's funny. Does it glow orange? What are you gonna use that tincture for?
Alright. I'm
already a toad. I'm a bullfrog.
We'd have 42 spoils of conquest. Oh no, those are raid banners. Okay. 60.
Getting there. That's not too bad.
Well, I just started too.
Yeah.
Only
you just don't want
from doing
You just
this.
don't want to do a raid and find out you have like 10 and not be able to spend any.
Yep, that's what the problem I had. I couldn't even buy any red borders from the freaking end of the raid.
I think I should be around 100 at this point.
Oh, what? There's like a vendor at the end of raids that you spend them on?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
only the craftable ones, though.
Okay. Isn't it amazing how I don't know anything?
Goodness, I thought this was an auto rifle. Nox Perennial.
Just that new fusion.
Yeah, I literally thought it was an auto rifle. Looks like the Ether Doctor.
They say that one and the Aramite are pretty good for boss DPS when you're in between your heavy and special, whatever you're using. Thanks, fellers.
Thank you, sir.
Without you guys, I would have had to do that 3 times. Which is, it doesn't take long, but...
No, it's not too bad. I've done that before. Oh, how many spoils? I think I have 133 spoils.
For whatever reason... Oh, okay, go ahead.
You guys ready to finish the raid? 3-man?
Yeah. For whatever reason, last week I felt it necessary to do a tutorial video for that, and I did run it 3 times and timed myself, just so I could put it on YouTube.
How long did it take you?
Like 18 minutes.
That's not bad at all.
For what?
The thing we just did, but like a tutorial of just like doing it 3 times in a row.
Yeah, it's not bad. You gotta get that one sparrow. It makes life so much easier.
Yeah, when you don't get shot at or anything.
It just stinks. The one thing that kind of stinks is like once you get that sparrow, like there's a bunch of cool looking ones, but it's like there's no functional reason to use the other sparrow over this one.
Slow.
Yeah, that's also true. This one's faster.
Well, remember when you could use the Santa one, and it would drop glimmer all the time, and then it would not be giving you the glimmer, but still be making the action of dropping the glimmer?
Isn't that like the Christmas one?
Yeah, it's the Santa sleigh one.
Yeah. Alright, let me see. So I think if you want to make the ornaments... Let's see. Yeah, so if you go to like appearance customization and you scroll over an armor piece and hit X on it, and you go to like where you would actually, if you wanted to change the ornament, the ones with the lock on it, I think you can, yeah, the ones with the lock, you just kind of hit square and unlock it, and it spends like some of the currency, and then it unlocks it as an ornament.
They give you so many per season. I can't remember if it's 5 or 10 or something like that.
I feel like you start at 5, and then you can earn another 5 of the bounties.
This is the area where you can apply the same shader to everything too, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, I see these. I gotcha. Oh, the Pathfinder is pretty cool. Never really looked at it. Oh, I also have 12 sensory bolts right now. So you're saying you can only do this to 6 sets per, or 6 pieces?
6 pieces, but then you can earn more by doing the bounties from Ada. That gives you more of the currency.
Well, I have 12 synthwave bolts right now.
Yeah, so you have 12, but you should be able to do...
There's not a cap on how many I can do per season, I just have to grind it? That's what you're saying?
No, there is a cap. I want to say it's like...
pay for it.
Yeah. I want to say like 5 or 10 you can do. In addition to the ones that you already have.
That's annoying because I have like so many.
So Matt Olson tied the record today, huh? It's pretty cool.
For Braves home runs?
Yeah. And Ronald is getting closer to the 70-40 club.
Jeez.
That's fucking insane, right?
I'm sure he's doing it with grace as usual.
Oh no, he's a dick.
Such a fucking asshole.
He's cocky as a mother.
It's not even me just being an angry Met fan. He definitely is.
He backs it up though.
Yeah. That whole team is a bunch of fucking dickheads.
Good thing I didn't keep Olsen going into this year for my fantasy baseball team.
Did you have Rogers on your fantasy team?
Me, no.
Rogers?
I have Brees on one team. I think it's the only
Aaron
good
Rodgers.
Yeah, Roger. I felt kind of bad for him, honestly.
Yeah, it's
absolutely.
awful.
Dude, it was fucking terrible. It's miserable.
I mean,
it's what being a New York sports fan is.
As a Packer fan, I didn't care like whether he did well or not. So, but just for him not to even get to play, that's just.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to see people get hurt.
Yeah,
and plus, I wanted
honestly,
that number one pick.
I gotta be honest, dude. And it really like hit me even harder when it actually happened. The Packers mismanaged his career so bad. That is all on them. They should have won another championship. They never gave him anybody to fucking throw to. Like, they don't know how to run that fucking organization.
I mean, it doesn't help that he's an asshole.
He's not, though. As soon as he came to the Jets, he was like all in and did like everything that he was asked to do. Like,
yeah, but that's
I
because
think he's got a
was
bad
throwing
rap.
shade at the Packers.
Yeah, because they honestly suck. I'm sorry. I know you're a fan of them, but you should know this. Like, how did they never sign any fucking weapons for him?
Yeah, they believe in the one way to do it, and they've been doing it that way.
One championship in the last,
I mean, Brett Favre did go twice, so, and he's like one of the leaders in interceptions, if not the most interceptions.
He might have the most interceptions.
So
he did when he retired. I think Fitzpatrick does.
Look at
you have to be good
and tell me his number one stud wide receiver.
20 years ago.
Just saying.
It's a different league. I'm sorry, I don't mean to get so. I'm very annoyed about Aaron Rodgers' career right now because I do like him. He's one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time.
It wouldn't.
And I think honestly, if he was in a different organization, he would have had another championship.
It wouldn't have mattered if they would have signed 5 number one wide receivers. Their defense wasn't good enough. None of those years they went to the championship games. Their defense fucking bombed every year.
Mm-hmm.
Especially
the one year they had a good defense, they won it.
The Arizona game where they gave up 50 fucking points.
Oh my god, yeah.
And he had no receivers on that team, and he still scored 45. But the defense, bro, sad.
I just think when you have a great quarterback like that for so long, and you're not.
I mean,
winning,
you could say that though. Look at Marino.
A lot of it has to break.
He had 3 great receivers, and they had no defense.
Yeah. Once again, it's like 30 years ago.
Oh my god. So, Brett Favre has the most interceptions all time of any quarterback with 336. Second place is 268. 268 is second place. Favre has the record by like 70.
Yeah.
Who's second place?
John Haddle? I don't know. Vinny Testaverde is third.
I guess Favre.
There's no way. There has to be somebody else like Peyton.
I mean,
Fitzpatrick is definitely up there.
Rodgers is just an anomaly.
He played for like 19 years.
4-to-1. He's got like 4-to-1 fucking interception touchdown ratio.
Yeah.
And that being said, Favre would have went to more championship games if he could have threw it to the right team in the championship game.
Packers
fans like they're in that Vikings game say, "Yep, that's Brett Favre."
Yep. We told you.
Did you see?
Yeah, he's known to do that.
Did you see the bar that was like picking up people's tabs for every time the Jets lost, and then all those people in it was like some Milwaukee bar, and then when he got hurt, they were like people in the bar like cheering.
That's awful.
Dang.
And then they all had to pay their tabs because the Jets won.
I wasn't cheering because I wanted that number 1 draft pick.
Yeah, plus it's like, you don't really, like, you moved on, you got Jordan Love now, right? Like,
I don't hate him, no.
yeah, like, you don't want bad shit to happen to him. Like,
they got a good return for him, right? Didn't they get 2 first-round picks?
No, they're gonna get a second-round pick.
And they traded,
because he had to play 65% of the snaps in order for him to get a first. Yeah, and that's what it was. They just moved up a couple spots, which did cost the Jets an offensive lineman in the draft.
Which, I mean, basically, it was more about getting rid of all that cap hit.
Yeah.
It's more about that than anything.
At least you didn't lose 40-0.
I'd rather lose 40-0 one game and still have a shot at a playoff run than have to deal with fucking Zach Wilson for another year.
That's fair.
We can't have nice things.
You think he's gonna come back? Give it another shot?
I could see it.
I mean,
it's tough. Achilles tough injury to come back from. I don't know. I can't recall a quarterback tearing his Achilles.
Takes like 9 months.
He should be fresh, like rested. His body should feel good. Besides his Achilles.
Well, he had
obviously.
that quad thing that kept popping up. You know, like so. Popped up in training camp again.
It was always a calf. That's what they said. It was a kind of. I don't care how healthy how healthy or unhealthy his calf was. His Achilles was gonna tear on that play. It was like stretching his Achilles and all that guy's body weight.
He had a quad strain in training camp.
Oh, did he? I thought he did.
Yeah, and it's literally connected.
Last year.
It's directly connected to your ACL, so it's like if that part's weak, then it's ready to fucking snap. I don't know, you know better than I do, but it's basically what I'm hearing.
I know nothing.
What do you mean? All those.
I know it's Zach Wilson time.
It is Zach Wilson time. Hopefully he can be decent. All he has to do is be a passable. He needs to be like, just be Mark Sanchez. And don't run into anybody's ass.
Just don't turn the ball
just like
over.
the Rex Ryan teams.
You know the big problem for the Jets is the fact that they now they have all these pieces that are only there because of Rodgers. You have like Cobb and Lazard and like Nate Hackett. It's like all these guys there were to make Rodgers happy. Especially Hackett is like a disaster now.
Well, they brung Hackett in.
But we'll first suck.
It was going to be Rodgers' offense.
Right. I don't think Hackett does anything. I think essentially the offensive coordinator was Rodgers.
My hope is that while he's rehabbing, that he'll be chilling on the sideline and will be like in Zach Wilson's ear.
It's pretty much like the Peyton if you went to Denver thing. It was Peyton's offense the whole way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right, and that's why you get these like offensive coordinators that like get jobs and they're like absolutely abysmal. Like arguably the two worst coaches in the last 10 years were like Adam Gase and Hackett, which coordinator for Rodgers and coordinator for Peyton Manning.
The Bears coach is pretty good.
Who?
The Bears coach.
Hackett just never should have been a head coach.
Who's the Bears coach?
It's like Eberflus or Eberflus.
Oh yeah, Eberflus.
Yeah, they just look awful.
Yeah, there was him. There's like a whole bunch of like offensive coordinators from like the Patriots that were like abysmal.
I like it when the college coaches that do well and then they jump to the NFL and they totally are trash.
Yeah.
It doesn't Spurrier. Yeah, Spurrier, he died up there.
I don't know what happened.
Pete Carroll's like one of the only fucking ones, right? He transitioned.
Yeah, that's been successful.
Yeah, he was bad. I don't think he was good his first time though, because I think he was. I don't remember where he started, but he was in New England for a while. I don't remember if he was New England. He may have been the coordinator, the coach for New England when they went to the Super Bowl and lost against Green Bay, against Favre. I don't know if it was Parcells at that point or if it was Pete Carroll. Wasn't Pete Carroll with the Jets for a little bit too?
I was thinking that, but I wasn't sure.
I feel like he was there for like a year or two.
I don't think he was a head coach though.
I thought he was.
I don't know.
Or was it Saban that went to the Jets?
No, Saban was not with the Jets. He was on the...
No, he was in Miami.
Dolphins.
Yeah, I think something happened because he wasn't... It was like weird because he was there, he struggled, and then he just disappeared. He left on his...
He had that controversy too.
Yeah, there was something sketchy.
He got like caught cheating on his wife or some shit.
Oh, you're right. Oh, no, he was head coach with the Jets. Yeah, he was defensive coordinator. Yeah. He was only there for a year. 94.
Oh, okay. That's so long ago.
Yeah. It must have been one of those things that
like, when he 7 years old.
Yeah, I think what it was he was with the Patriots, and they must have like shown a clip or flashed back to show him with the Jets, because I wouldn't have remembered that. Yeah, there's a lot of guys though that came to the NFL and they were like really bad. Harbaugh was good.
Harbaugh was just a dick. That's why he lost his job.
Harbaugh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at his brother. His brother's stuck. He knows how to play the game.
I don't see why you would want to transition if you're making millions of dollars at a college and you're pretty successful.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's why Saban's
want the challenge. They want to win the Super Bowl. Whatever. Hubris. I also feel like back then there were more people transitioning because there was still money, but not like it is now.
Yeah, I think college coaches get a lot more now than they used to. I could be wrong about that.
Especially if you're like one of the top ones.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like
they get fired real fucking quick though. There's already people
getting like
fired
12 million or something.
You also don't get caught when you're getting lap dances in England or wherever. Urban Meyer.
Oh, that's who I was thinking of, Urban Meyer. That little douchebag. He almost ruined Trevor Lawrence's career. Thank God.
Yeah. Did you see the schedule release thing from...
He was the one that had the... Yeah, he had the controversy.
Yeah. I think that's who you're thinking about, like Chima's wife. And so,
Channing Crowder has a podcast with, like, Fred Taylor and Ryan Clark, and they were interviewing Quentin Williams, and he was talking about how they brought, like, a stripper into the like locker room or whatever, and it was like giving Nick Saban a lap dance, and he like ran away. He's like, I think his little Pepe got hard and he ran away.
Did Nick Saban or Urban Meyer?
It was Nick Saban. This one was Nick Saban because he went to Alabama. Channing Crowder.
Greenbow, Alabama.
Did you watch like any of like the NFL schedule release videos that they were doing? They did it like 2 years ago.
I saw this is the Lions that always do the anime one?
That was the Chargers. But the Chargers almost like the Jaguar in like the bar with like a sad face.
That's funny.
That's awesome.
The one that was good this year, I think, was the Titans. The Titans went on to like downtown, like Nashville. We're just interviewing people. They were just asking people. They were showing like a logo of the opposing team, and they were trying to find people that didn't know football at all. and they would be like, "Woo, what team is this?" And there was just all these like ridiculous answers.
That's great. God, what a fucking easy job that must be. Like a social media coordinator for a football team or something.
It'd be nice. I applied for social media coordinator for the Ottawa Senators a while back.
Really?
Yeah. I would have had to move to Ottawa.
Oh no.
It would have been a fun job.
Yourself a donut. I'm just like scrolling around, like hovering over things that have pluses on them. It's the only thing I'm doing right now. For some reason it annoys me.
This guy done broke the game. There we go. Finally.
Yeah, I think as long, like, it's one thing if he doesn't feel physically right after the, like, coming back and the rehab and stuff, but I think he'll be back. I think he'll be back for one more year at least. I don't think he wants to go out like that.
That's what McAfee was saying. He's like, I think that knowing how competitive he is, that like he doesn't want that to be like the end of his career, basically.
Like, even if he came back and did like one more year.
Well, when he re-signed and restructured his contract, it was like, okay, he's committing to 2 years with the Jets. You know, they're still going to be a good
some
team
offensive linemen.
Dude, unfucking believable. I was so worried all camp too. I'm just like, alright, I guess this is what we're doing. And I was like,
maybe they'll get Bakhtiari.
Isn't he always hurt too?
Yeah, but he's still like one of the best
left
tackles.
Yeah.
I think he has a torn ACL and didn't get surgery. I think he's just like.
He was whining about turf today.
Yeah, a lot.
Which
is ironic because all the Eagles fans were like bitching the whole offseason about the grass. They were slipping and sliding in the Super Bowl. If it wasn't for the grass, they would have won the Super Bowl.
But then everybody gets hurt on turf. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, make up your mind.
Well,
I agree. Like, you don't need. I'd rather, you don't really need the turf.
Well,
at this point,
I'd rather for it to be uniform.
It's just because
like
they're
gonna
cheap.
Be one thing.
It's just because they're cheap and they don't want to maintain the upkeep of the grass.
Yeah.
They will do anything to save money in that league, and these guys are just billionaires. Like, just spend the fucking money. You guys make plenty of money.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're already paying the players fucking astronomical amounts.
Yeah,
I mean, they have so much.
They're gonna add another game. Like, they're trying to add more games. Like,
well, nobody plays in the preseason hardly anyway. So
yeah.
They should probably just take preseason out.
Well, the people are still paying to go to those games, though, right? So, not as much, but it's something. You're selling concessions, you know. It's too much money to leave on the table. Nobody will pay a fucking running back, God forbid.
Yeah, I was kind of worried that Aaron Jones pulled up lame. That dude is a stud.
Yep.
Yeah, he's amazing. He'll always have like a little something here and there, miss like a week or two though, right? Like, you think it's gonna be the last year? You think it's gonna be the last year that they're gonna have those two guys though? What's his name? The backup?
Probably. To be honest, unless I don't know what they're gonna do with the extra money. Obviously, they want to re-sign a few guys and give them a little bit extra, but their roster is so young.
When do they have to pay Jordan Love?
He signed a new deal this year.
Okay.
It might have been for 2 years, or I can't remember if it was 1 or 2 years, but it's basically like a kind of a prove-it contract.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like,
he's already got 3 touchdowns.
We'll give you a little bit more.
He already got his 3 touchdowns, so he's on his way. Whitehead got $250,000 because he got 3 interceptions.
If they can grow together,
Jordan Love is not allowed to be a good quarterback. Green Bay got like 30 years of like all-pro production quarterback. They need a lousy quarterback play for like 5 years.
I don't know.
No, they'll have another great quarterback.
He's going to be up to that level, but he's good enough to win games.
Yeah,
he was watching one of the best ever for so long, and he has the talent. Like, he seems like he's got a good head on his shoulders, so, you know, we'll see. It's only 1 game, but... And he threw 3 touchdowns. Well, it was mostly Aaron Jones. But they didn't even have fucking Watson in that game.
It's true.
And Watson's basically a faster, bigger version of Aaron Jones.
Yeah. He was definitely getting overdrafted in fantasy, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I liked all my drafts all 2 of my drafts.
If you had Dobbs, you did pretty good.
Yep, that's what I was gonna say. Last round I grabbed Dobbs in both of them.
You didn't draft Pupu Nacua though.
I did not. I did draft Kadarius Toney.
There you go.
Did you have the Jets defense?
I did not have Jets defense.
Or the Buccaneers?
The Cowboys defense, but
I had Washington.
35 standard points.
I don't know if it was the Cowboys defense or just the Giants being totally fucking inept.
Honestly, the first couple plays, it seemed like it was literally just luck. Like, the Saquon pick 6, and I mean the block they fucked up the assignment.
Right, and that's the thing. The Cowboys didn't play good. It's just Giants just did just fucking stupid stuff. Like they didn't block the guy on the field goal. They just let the guy run right through.
Like
the interception, like Barkley didn't see the guy on his left, so the ball just happened to pop up into the air, and they got a pick 6. And then after that, they just kind of quit. Once it was like 26-0.
They quit. They just had like no interest in being in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they quit, but the coaching staff was like, no, Daniel Jones, you're still in.
You get in there. This is your fault. Yeah, I mean, listen, you can't pull that. We talked about it the other day, but that team is not going to be able to play from behind, and most teams are not going to be able to play from behind against Dallas. So when you spot Dallas 14 points, and you're not like Patrick Mahomes, then that's the shit that's going to happen. They're going to tee off in your fucking offense.
Just the way the Giants are assembled, they're assembled to kind of just grind out games. They're going to be they're assembled kind of how the Jets are now, without
40 fucking times and they grind it out.
Yeah.
And you never know with Daniel Jones either. It's like one game he looks really good. In the next game, he looks so bad.
Yeah, I mean, Dable is really good at just masking his issues. And that's kind of why Josh Allen is just a turnover machine now.
I just feel like Josh Allen has like the worst memory of all time. Like, how does he just like reset the things he knows like every single?
He threw like the same interception like 3 times too, or 2 times.
That one was really bad. The other 2 were kind of like punts.
Only
third downs, and you just threw it up. Like that one, though, it's like
only one
coverage.
of them. Only one of them was an actual good play by Whitehead. It was the one on the sideline against.
Yeah,
States.
the other
two, like I said, they were fun.
It's like, okay, like, yeah, I'm gonna go deep to this guy in like triple coverage. This seems like the right play to do. There was one play that was so bad that Diggs went straight after just straight to playing defense on it, and he still made the pick. They showed the replay. I'm like, oh, Diggs just tried to just swat that ball away. Didn't even try to catch it.
That was a pretty good catch because he almost swatted it away. That's like decent ball skills right there.
He hit the guy's arm. Yeah, that defense is legit.
And the only touchdown the Bills scored was bullshit. Well, no, I'm not giving. Dude, I talked to Pat today about it because we actually made a trade in fantasy football. He agreed with me.
I bet on a Diggs touchdown, so I'm okay with it.
Yeah, but we're on opposite ends of the spectrum because I'm a Jets fan and you bet on the Diggs touchdown. The thing about that though is that if he didn't get that touchdown, say they kicked a field goal, then the first touchdown, I mean, we don't know how it would have reverberated through the rest of the game, but Garrett Wilson would have had the first touchdown, and then I would have won that problem. Because I had my other no sweat was like $10 to win like $100 on Garrett Wilson first touchdown.
First touchdown?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet. The 2 people I bet on scored touchdowns scored. I did not bet on a Gibson touchdown. The man I discovered, the first person to know that he
was all you.
That's the only reason he made the team, was because I liked him.
It's just so funny because I can understand if I was like Rob or something, but it's like I'm a Jets fan. I know like everything about this team. What are you talking about?
You had no idea who he was.
I can understand if it was like a random fucking offensive lineman or something, you know. But it's like a position
I just remember
player.
watching like Hard Knocks and just watching just like clips of him. I was like, like he looks pretty good. He probably should be starting in the slot over Cobb.
Oh yeah, he should definitely play over or Brownlee. I mean, it depends on what you want.
Yeah, I don't know where Brownlee because I don't think.
He doesn't have a spot right now because Lazard is doing that spot.
Yeah, I think Lazard's better than him, especially at this point.
Yeah, I'm not worried.
Join up on me.
What's that?
Join up on me.
Oh, were you doing something this whole time?
Oh yeah, I'm in the VOG now. I'm getting those 2 chests, but I can't get the other 4 without somebody else.
Yeah, it's gonna make me delay my stream again.
I'm gonna grab these chests and then probably hop off after this.
Does this take a long time or no?
Nah, you just literally grab the 2 chests and switch characters. Probably a couple minutes for each character. Takes about as long to load in.
Yeah.
And I joined a group. There's always a group doing this shit. Just getting the chests and disbanding. But it might put you at the Templar, because for whatever reason, that's where it put me. Maybe I shouldn't have killed myself.
We'll see.
But it's easy to get back up. Nah, it put y'all at the right spot. Good.
Alright.
Is this chest?
It's this one, and there's gonna be one other one.
Oh, so you do 2 and then switch characters?
Yeah, follow me. See if I remember how to get there.
Then you can
Nope,
get...
not that way. That's a cliff.
You can get 30 more.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty sweet. For the free.
Oh yeah, this one. Oh, this one's harder to get to though, right?
That's a little. There's a little bit of a jump, but it's not too bad.
I mean, getting to this checkpoint or whatever.
Oh yeah, there's like a little encounter in the beginning that you have to do. So this is the easier way, actually. I think you do. So if you come here to this platform, then go in. I think it's in there. Unless I just told you the wrong way. No, this is right. Did I tell you the right way? Hopefully it went the right way. Yeah, this is right. Okay. It's been a while since I've done this.
Bitch better have my money.
I was playing Ghost of the Deep earlier, and you know how you're on the last part, and you got to do the symbols. I don't know how much y'all played it, but
I'm like trying to remember it.
You gotta kill the Lucent Hive guy and match the symbol in that room, and then imbue it outside at the boss. This one guy imbued it in the wrong fucking symbol 3 times in a row. And he kept doing it. I was like, what in the hell am I... And of course, nobody wants a mic, so they're not talking. Oops, I fell the wrong way. Hopefully I can float.
Did you see the thing with Patrick Mahomes?
What did he do?
He said he meant to say like hate that comma man praying for the best. But his initial thing he said he just wrote hate that man without a comma. Pat Mahomes
don't they have like
no wrong.
The same agent or whatever?
Do they? I know they're both Mr. State Farm.
I think they have the same agent.
Yeah, the amount of people that try to like memify the whole thing is like pretty fucking disgraceful. It's like, guys, come on, let's have a little class here.
We can't all be Mina-cons.
Yeah, we can. She probably like went on a date with Zach Wilson and like he didn't call her back or something. So she hates him so much.
Zach Wilson told her he's more into her mom.
Yeah, he banged her mom. I just was surprised because, like I said, it was like my first exposure to her. And I was like, "Oh, this is terrible analysis." You literally just said Jacoby Brissett. I thought of that hours ago. Like, you waiting all day to
I was
say
like going through like the list. There's just nobody.
Well,
I was
that's
like
how it is, and nobody wants to give up their backups. Honestly, the funniest one for me, and I honestly would probably be okay with it. Famous Jameis, baby.
Could do worse.
He's not the type of player you want in that situation, though. Like, you need someone that's gonna, like, manage
he's
the
not the
game,
same
and
play.
Jameis
Yeah.
doesn't manage games. Jameis
He's
fucking
definitely better
swings his
than
dick
he was
around.
in Tampa.
He's snatching fucking crab legs and butter all over his hands. He doesn't give a fuck.
God damn, buddy, if you fart one more time.
He did have that one
Baby, that
good
smells
game.
terrible.
Maybe that's what he did earlier.
Oh my god. Smells like bad milk.
Yeah, I feel like the best person off the top of my head would be like Matt Ryan.
Well, you heard what I said
statue.
the other day. I told you earlier, keep his liver-spotted hands away from my team.
Liver-spotted hands?
Dude, he is... How old is he?
Too old.
Not to mention
I mean, younger than Rodgers, I
guess.
guess.
He's a fucking choke artist, too. I just honestly think that at the end of the day, it's not the way it used to be, where you get like, maybe towards the end of the season you might be able to get somebody better, but like, you're probably better off just rolling with Zach Wilson and giving him another shot.
Just get Jeremy Lin.
There you go. Do that. Get one Saturday. How about just fucking Johnny Mac around place?
Testaverde?
Yeah.
Johnny Manziel.
Manziel, yeah. It's ready. He's boozed up and ready to go.
Does he have like a drinking problem?
He did. It was weird. Did you see like the documentary that they did on Netflix with him?
No.
They talked to like about like alcohol abuse and stuff like that. And he's like he's like doing an interview like drinking a beer.
And I heard the outro was like him and his buddies.
Yeah, just like broing out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Did I go the wrong way? I think I went the wrong way. Oh wait, is it over here? Let's try 100 jump.
I'm sitting pretty now.
What I got?
I got a
only
hefty
190.
113.
163. Almost got too many. I wonder if the Jets are like reaching out to Green Bay right now. Like, guys, I know this is a little earlier than you guys expected, but we have a good system of taking your quarterbacks. Can we get a little earlier than expected?
I think the only, and I think I texted you earlier, I think the only person that they are confirmed to be in talks with was Chad Henne.
Chad Henne?
Yeah.
What about Chad Pennington?
Penny for your thoughts. Chad Penny Pincher, he's gonna want way too much money.
He's coming back.
It's like the first time he left the Jets, and then he won comeback player of the year with the Dolphins. Knocked us out of the playoffs.
Fitzmagic?
He's got too good of a kick right now. I think he's done.
Yeah, you need...
Tennessee
like
could be ready to trade Tannehill.
That's what I was going to say. That's exactly what I was going to say. But they won't do it now. Like, Tennessee's got to start like 0-4 or 0-5 and be ready to hand the keys over to like be like, all right, we gotta get Levitt in. Because once he's in, then they would do something like that. But if they start like 2-2, if they're competitive, I think they'll keep playing Tannehill.
I don't know why.
I'm like trying to think in my head of other teams.
You could just let Randall Cobb play quarterback.
Could do that.
He used to in Kentucky a little bit.
Yeah, he
line him up at quarterback.
They said he would have been the emergency quarterback for the Jets if Zach Wilson got hurt because Tim Boyle, whatever it is, he wasn't on the active roster.
Raiders, Chiefs, I'm like going through like team by team.
Well, maybe the Raiders will just give up on Derek Carr and let us have him like we should have normally had to begin with.
You mean the Saints?
Oh yeah, the Saints.
Taysom Hill?
What the fuck is the point of Taysom Hill at this point? Like, Sean Payton's gone. He's a tight end? Like, what am I even doing with him?
The guy that I would listen to for like fantasy football analysis would always just joke around, just like Sean Payton and Taysom Hill are definitely having a gay relationship.
Yeah,
there's really there's no other excuse for this.
Yeah. It's just absurd. It's like he's not a legitimate tight end. He serves no purpose.
No.
Is he playing special teams?
He does play special teams.
Okay, so there's got to be something.
He tries hard.
He sure does try hard. Alright, that's everything, right?
Yep. I'm trying to get another checkpoint for the other chest. We'll see if somebody has it.
Alright, I guess
well, gentlemen, I am going to call it a night.
Yeah, I gotta
This guy,
start the stream in 2 minutes.
This says he's looking for them, and if he gets them, he'll DM me.
Alright, cool. And then you can just, like, save it, and then I can go from, like, you to, like, tomorrow, right?
Facts.
Alright, cool.
Alrighty, gentlemen, have a good night.
Alright. Peace.
Yep. Later.
Bye, buds.